As parents,
gẹ́gẹ́ bí òbí.
you know you have children around.
A mọ̀ pa láwọn ọmọ kéékèèké láyìíká wa.
When you have water fetched in a bucket,
Tá a bá ti ní omi tá a pọn sínú
you need
garawa.
to be very, very
A
careful.
gbọ́dọ̀ lè ṣàkíyèsí dáadáa.
Is it that you cover that water,
Bóyá ká bomi náà ni.
or you keep it far away from
Àbí
children
ká gbé kúrò níbi tí ọwọ́ ọmọdé
so
yóò
that
ti
there will
tó.
not be accidents?
Kí ó má bàa sí ìjàmbá.
What kind of accident that can occur?
Irú ìjàmbá wo ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀?
A child can fall into that
Ọmọ
water,
kékeré lè ṣubú sínú omi
and
yìí.
then the child will drown.
Ọmọ yìí sì lè mú omi yó.
Before you rush the child to the hospital,
Láti ẹ̀ tó gbọ́mọ ìdílé ìwòsàn.
the child is gone.
Ọmọ náà ti lọ.
What about we adults?
Àwa àgbàlagbà ń kọ́ o.
In our bedrooms,
Nínú ilé ìbúra nínú balùwẹ̀ wa.
in our bathtubs,
Ní ibi tá a ti ń wẹ̀.
if it's slippery,
Tó bá ń yọ̀ jù.
you could have a fall.
Tó bá ń yọ̀ a lè ṣubú.
And then you can sprain your back,
A dẹ̀ lè fi ẹ̀yìn wa ré.
or even have a compression on the back, on the spine,
Eegun ẹ̀yìn wa ọ̀pá ẹ̀yìn wa gan tiẹ̀ lè
or
ṣubú
you
lórí
could
ara
even
wọn.
fracture your skull.
Àbí ká tiẹ̀
And that can lead to
orí wa kó fọ́.
unconsciousness.
Àti eléyìí wá máa darí sí pé àti ẹni mọ́
And
tó ń
so
ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́.
somebody can fall,
Èèyàn lè ṣubú.
and for the next few minutes, the person doesn't know where he or she is.
Fún ìgbà díẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ ní mọ ibi tó wà mọ́.
And after a while,
Nígbà díẹ̀
the person stands up,
tó bá ti jẹ́ ẹni àwa
and then
dìde.
he's asking,
A máa béèrè
what happened to me?
kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi.
Where am I?
Ibo ni mo wà.
Now when such happens to an
Tí
individual,
nǹkan báyìí bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ènìyàn.
it should not be taken with levity.
Kì í ṣe ń tá a máa fọwọ́ yẹpẹrẹ mú.
We should proceed to really do some investigation to be sure there's no
gbọ́dọ̀ lè
clot in the head, brain, and so on and
Àwọn àyẹ̀wò
so forth.
kọ̀ọ̀kan láti rí pé ọpọlọ ẹni náà ó wà jẹ́ ó jí pépé.
And so we really need to be careful.
A gbọ́dọ̀ ṣàkíyèsí ká.
And
ká
so
máa
we also
ṣàkíyèsí.
have statistics. The leading
Àfiyé
cause
wa-
of death, as I've said, is
Àfiyé wa wípé ara nǹkan tó ń fa ikú ni
those things that
ìjàmbá
we can
ilé.
prevent on our own.
Àwọn nǹkan tí a ti lè dènà lọ́wọ́ ara wa.
And so we are told that over 5,000 children are hospitalized due to related injuries, accidents that could have been
Ó lé
prevented.
ní ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀ta ẹgbẹ̀rún ọmọdé tí à ń rí ní ilé ìwòsàn nítorí àwọn ìjàmbá tá a lè dènà rẹ̀.
When you have kids around you,
Tá a bá láwọn ọmọlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wa,
you need to be careful what they play with.
a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣàkíyèsí ohun tó ń fi ń ṣeré.
Even ordinary groundnut seed
Àwọn ẹ̀pà gan pàápàá kóró ẹ̀pà
can be hazardous to that
ó lè
child.
fa ìjàmbá fún ọmọ náà.
The child can mistakenly swallow,
Ọmọ náà ó lè má mọ̀ gbé mi, ó lè ṣe sí
get
gbé mi.
into the trachea, the
Ó
airway,
gba ibi tí ó ti ń mí lọ.
and then before you know it is a different ball
Kásì
game.
tó mọ̀ oríṣiríṣi á ti
And then
ṣẹlẹ̀.
you see this tiny battery.
Àbí àwọn bátìrì kéékèèké.
This actually happened to a child that I knew sometimes.
Eléyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹnìkan tí a mọ̀ rí, ọmọ kékeré
The
kan.
baby picked the little battery,
Ọmọ kékeré yìí ó mú bátìrì yìí.
tucked it into her nostrils,
Ó wá fi sí imú rẹ̀, ó fi ń ṣeré.
and the parent did not know that
Àwọn
anything
òbí rẹ̀ ò
happened.
sì mọ̀.
And then the child kept taking the hand to the nose and so on and so
Ọmọ
forth.
náà sì ń fi ọwọ́ rẹ̀ ré mú.
After a time, they discovered that the
Nígbà
nose
tó
was
yá,
discharging.
wọ́n wá rí i pé imú rẹ̀ ń wo nǹkan kan jáde níbẹ̀.
To cut the long story short,
Ká mọ̀ dènà pẹ́nu.
by the time this child was brought to the
Nígbà tí a
hospital,
fi gbé ọmọ yìí padà wá sílé ìwòsàn.
the battery has started eroding part of the nostrils.
Bátìrì yìí ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ nínú imú
And
ọmọ
then the
náà.
child was operated upon.
À ń láti ṣiṣẹ́ abẹ fún
And
ọmọdé
so when
yìí
we
ni.
have kids all around
Tá a
us,
bá ti ní àwọn ọmọdé láyìíká
we
wa.
need to be extra courteous of
A
what they play with and what they do
rí
with.
wípé a ṣàkíyèsí
Next
pàtàkì.
slide. And so we have said that there could be a fall.
A sọ fún wa pé a lè ṣubú.
Children can fall down.
Ọmọdé lè ṣubú.
Adults can fall down.
Àgbàlagbà náà lè ṣubú.
And so we have to be very
A
careful.
gbọ́dọ̀ lè
And
ṣàkíyèsí
what are
àwọn
those
nǹkan
things
wọ̀nyí.
that can make somebody fall?
Àwọn nǹkan wo ló lè jẹ́ ká ṣubú?
Banana peel on the floor.
Àwọn èpo ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀.
You just finish mopping the floor.
Àbí tá a bá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ nu
And
ilẹ̀
it's
lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
slippery.
Ó sì ń yọ̀.
And then somebody goes in there.
Tí ènìyàn bá lọ sí ibẹ̀.
Or you have a slippers.
Àbí tá a bá wọ
That is
bàtà
slippery.
tá a máa ń wọ̀ nínú ilé.
And then you
tó wá
can
ń
just
yọ
trip
ni.
off.
Ó lè jẹ́ ká ṣubú.
Or the injection of foreign body, just as I said, I explained earlier on, into the nostrils.
Àbí oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tá à ń fi sínú imú.
Sharp injuries,
Àwọn ìjàmbá kan máa ń wà.
like broken bottles, broken
Ìjàmbá
plates,
láti àfọ́kù ìgò.
knives,
Ọ̀bẹ.
needles,
Abẹ́rẹ́.
sharp objects.
Àbí àwọn nǹkan tó mú lẹ́nu.
we need to be extra careful.
a gbúdọ̀ lè rí pé à ń ṣàkíyèsí
You
à
know,
ń ṣọ́ra ṣe.
when you have objects like blade,
tá a bá ti rí àwọn nǹkan bíi
like,
abẹ́fẹ́lẹ́
like needle,
bíi abẹ́rẹ́
like broken bottles,
bíi àfọ́kù ìgò
in some little fragments.
ní kéékèèké ìrúnrún rẹ̀.
Instead of just discarding them into your trash
èyí tá
can,
kàn fi jù síbi tá à ń fi ilẹ̀ sí.
you can get your Ragolis bottle,
a lè wá ìkéré bọ́tù wa.
cut them out a little, or just the way it is,
ká kí ẹnu rẹ̀ àbí ká filẹ̀ bó ṣe rí.
throw them into those
ká
things.
fi àwọn àfọ́kù ìgò sínú
And
rẹ̀.
then when it's filled up,
nígbà tó bá ti kún
cork it close.
ká
And
dé.
then when you discard that,
tá a bá ti jù nù.
you are not predisposing the next person to harm
a ò
around
ní
you.
fi ẹnikẹ́ni sí àyíjàmbá àwọn àfọ́kù ìgò yìí.
I said it, some children will want to dare so many things. It
Àwọn
happens
ọmọdé
in
mìíràn.
schools, happens in secondary school. My friend is swimming, I want to go and swim.
àwọn
And I don't know
àwọn
how to
ọmọdé
swim.
mìíràn fẹ́ mọ tó ń dún nínú rédíò wọn á fẹ́ mọ báwọn èèyàn ṣe ń lúwẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn náà máa ṣe
Before you
oríṣiríṣi.
know it,
ká tó mọ̀
the person is drowned.
ó ń tàn tí ẹni tó
Even
mọ̀ máa ṣe
inside the bucket
lúwẹ̀ẹ́
at
ó ti
home,
momi yó.
or even in your bathtub,
àbí níbi àwọn ohun tá a fi ń pọnmi àbí ohun tá a fi ń wẹ̀.
we have to be very
a
careful.
gbúdọ̀ ṣọ́ra ṣe.
We have bonds too.
àwọn kéèyàn àlejò náà èèyàn náà lè jóná.
You can be cooking,
a lè máa ṣe nǹkan.
and then maybe hot water pours on
bóyá kó
you,
omi gbóná kó dàlù
or
wá.
hot, whatever, anything hot.
àbí ohunkóhun tó gbóná.
I have one remedy that I want to give you people tonight
a fẹ́ fún
about
wa
that.
ní oògùn ajẹ́bí idán kan.
Always make sure you have honey in your
ẹ
house.
jẹ́ ká rí i pé gbogbo ìgbà oyin wà nínú ilé wa.
Honey at your disposal.
oyin wà láyìíká
So
wa.
once you have the natural honey,
tá a bá ti ní oyin
and you have a bond,
tí a sì ní
Maybe
ohun
hot
tó gbóná
water
tó
pours
dàlù wá.
on you.
ohun tó gbóná tó dàlù wá.
hot groundnut oil, whatever,
ohunkóhun tó bá ti gbóná tó dàlù wá.
don't put water.
ẹ má jẹ́ ká fi omi
Just
sí i.
pour that honey
ẹ jẹ́ ká fi
directly.
oyin yìí gan
It's
sí
going to
ojú
be
rẹ̀.
very hurting, very painful.
ó lè dùn wá gan.
But I can assure you that it's not going to form a blister.
ṣùgbọ́n a fẹ́ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé kò ní sọ ní sórí ara wa.
And before you know it,
ká sì tó mọ̀.
it heals off like that.
ó máa gbẹ.
Honey, aloe vera,
Oyin.
all those things will do well when you have
oyin àbí
bonds.
igi aloe vera wọ́n máa ń dáa fún.
And so we have poisoning, such as injection of poison,
mímu ohun olóró.
kerosene.
àwọn ohun tá a fi ń dáná kerosene.
Please, parents, I'm begging every one of us in the name of the
ẹjọ́ à
Lord,
ń bẹ̀ wá ní orúkọ ọlọ́run.
don't pour your kerosene in Ragoli's bottle or Babcock bottle or anything that is meant for drinking water. Don't pour your kerosene there
Ẹjọ́
and
nítorí
keep it
Ọlọ́run.
around your children.
ẹ
Don't
má
do
da
that.
epo èbó sínú bọ́tùlù àbí ohun ike tá a fi ń momi.
I have a live example of such.
a ní ìrírí tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
One of my friends sometimes,
ìkan lára àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wa
years back,
níbi ọdún mélòó sẹ́yìn.
she was coming back from
ó
school.
ń bọ̀ láti ibi iṣẹ́.
She bought
ó ra
kerosene
epo èbó.
and put it in her handbag.
ó fi sínú a máa kà ní yorùbá ìwé róòmù orí ìkẹjọ ẹsẹ̀ ìkọkàndínlógún tó kàwé pé nítorí ìfojúsọ́nà tí ẹ̀dá ń dúró dè ìfihàn àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́run. nítorí àtẹrí ẹ̀dá ba fún asán kì í ṣe ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n nítorí ẹni tí ó tẹ orí rẹ̀ ba ní ìrètí. ẹsẹ̀ tó gbẹ̀yìn nítorí aṣọ ẹ̀dá tìkára rẹ̀ di òmìnira kúrò nínú ẹrú ìdíbàjẹ́ sí òmìnira ògo àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́run.
Amen.
àmín.
May the Lord bless the reading of
ọlọ́run
his
yóò
word
bùkún
in
kíkà
Jesus'
ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀
name.
ní orúkọ jésù.
Let us stand up
ẹ
as
jẹ́ ká
we
dìde
make our team song.
nígbà tí a kọrin àkọmọ̀nà wa.
214. Let us stand up
ẹ jẹ́ ká
and
dìde nígbà tí a kọrin àkọmọ̀nà wa.